All right, so today we're going to be working on the quarry that I was referring to in the last episode, thinking that's a good next thing to get started on because our city is in development. And you know what? That does not mean that we can't make some money in the time being. At some point, I'm going to make a ship, but I am not even close to being good at something like that. I wouldn't know where to start. So that's going to have to go off of I don't know if I'll do a tutorial or really pay attention close to a picture because I'm not going to be able to design that myself. We'll worry about that later. For now, we'll just have to use our imagination on the ship. But I think we're gonna have a quarry here, probably one over there and one over there. Today we're gonna be working on one over here. I'm gonna make it. I have to move my beacon over here, and I'm gonna need to make this a decent size. I'm gonna make it pretty big all the way down, like deep, and then we'll have different sections going off into different directions with mines and stuff. And I'll make a crane and do all the typical stuff you would do for a quarry. But I think that's a good place to start. If for the lore of the city, people are going to be moving here for a reason, and they need to be able to make money, and they need to be able to come in to build their houses and be able to move here. So we need to have our infrastructure starting. But first things first, and I'm finally going to put mending on these two things. I think I'm good on everything else, actually. All my stuff's got mending on it. And I need to get him lower. It's not really something I'm super concerned about. We have so much iron that we don't need to really worry about selling it. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. I don't need silk touch or anything on this. If I do, I'll make a special one. And this one is, I need efficiency 5 on both of these. That's the only thing I can think to add. I need efficiency 5. So yeah, just efficiency 5 here, and then the rest of my stuff is pretty much set as soon as I get the netherite to put on there. So yeah, let me grab my beacon. Once I break down the beacon, I guess I'll decide if I'm going to mine for some netherite, which is something that I'm pretty interested in. I do have the blocks to replace this now. So with the remainder of my iron. So what do I have here? 9. I'm going to need 11 iron blocks to finish this. And then we're at 450 subs as me recording this. At 500 subs, I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream. So as I get closer to that, pay attention to the community tab. I'll let everyone know when I'm going to go live, but I'm definitely do a live stream at 500 subs. We're going to hop into this world for at least part of the live stream and take care of a lot of these things that I was talking about. A couple different things. I'll have to look back at the video, but I listed all of them in that video. Okay, hopefully I'm not missing any because I don't want to have to fly back for a single... Oh, there we go. For 1 iron block or 2 iron blocks that I missed. We need 11 more to replace these emerald blocks. It is amazing how long it takes to get to day 500. I mean, even day 1,000. I mean, people doing those 1,000-day videos, that's just insane. Granted, I don't have that kind of schedule for this is my job and I can do a bunch of time or put a bunch of time into that stuff. But I mean, we're 21 episodes in with this video and we're only at 249 days. And to be fair, I include a lot more stuff than those types of YouTubers do. I include so much stuff. I mean, this rant right here would not be in a video like that. But, you know, it's just a part of my style, I guess. Okay, perfect. I need 9 up here. There we go. Do I have an ingot on me? I at least have some emeralds, so we'll do that. And I want haste 2 for sure, definitely. Haste 2. There we go. Did we get it? We got it. Perfect. Okay. There we go. So before I get started on this, I definitely think I'm going to do the netherite mining. We'll see our luck. I'll either finish everything or I'll just do the armor. One of the two. Here we go. All right. Ouch. That was successful for what I said originally. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back another day for the other things. It's okay. I do things slowly in this world. If I ever make a hardcore series, if you guys ever see me put up a hardcore series, just know the videos are going to be more spread out and way more extreme. Maybe not still to the level of extreme that people are used to with hardcore videos now, but extreme nonetheless. But for these videos, we take it slow. Take it slow and easy. Yeah, so we have enough. I need to get this stuff healed up as well, but it has mending, so we're going to go up to the mob farm for that. And then we'll officially get started what we're doing here today. What we got for iron. I just emptied this, so there's probably not much in here. But I don't check it that often. There we go, about a stack. Because right now we're not really hanging out in this area, so I don't know how much it's actually loading. We've been hanging out on that corner of the island over there. So I doubt it's loading much at all. Now we need to do that and that. Get our stuff. Put the gold back away because I don't need this. And then we can do what we were doing here. Bam. Well, I said armor, didn't I? Well, that's fine. We didn't need the armor. I mean, we're chilling. Crap. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I wouldn't even notice with the armor. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on front. I mean, we're gonna look at the hotbar. That looks nice. I'd never notice with the armor. If I don't get it done soon, then that'll be added to the 500 subscriber live stream. I'll have to finish off with a netherite. It only took me about 20 minutes to get that stuff. So I could totally easily get it right now. I don't know. Mining for netherite is just not an extremely fun activity that I enjoy doing. So I'm doing it piece by piece. Okay, now we can get started on our quarry. Get our exports going because cities gotta have some money flowing through it. I suppose I should have a bank at some point too. I want to add a museum, but that is going to be like a project. It's going to be in a decently long video because that's going to be big. Okay, so let me think the basic shape I want to do here. So probably, I don't want it to be a perfect like square or anything like that. So I'm thinking maybe like this big. Let me see. That might be a decent size because this is one of a few. I'm going to make it, I'm going to just dig down first. That's what I'm just going to have it go down. And then I'm probably going to, once I get to the base of it, that's when I'll decide where like the mine carts are going to go up and like how the different stairs are going to be on the inside. So we're going to need to make this, we'll make it a little bit bigger just to follow what makes sense here. We'll do like this. And I need to collect all this cobblestone. I'm definitely going to be using this stuff in the future. I thought I had a silk touch pick. I do, I think. It's just not a great one. So I might have to rely on smelting. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go straight down. And then we'll decide how I want to make it look going up. And then we'll probably leave some like exposed stone or exposed ores like that. I'll mine obviously the ones I need to. But I think leaving some exposed ores will make it look like there's actually something to be mined. Well, we will not have a problem with cobblestone when we're done. I always have issues with cobblestone. And this is getting me quite a bit. I also don't use copper for anything, but if I need to use it for something, that'll be available too. Because I'm willing to bet I'm going to get quite a bit of it. I don't mind having some cobblestone on like the sides here. I just don't want it to be covering huge patches like this. I mean, we'll see how it looks as we go. It could totally just look like we did patch that area for, I don't know, an emergency. Okay, one thing I'm missing, TNT. That's definitely going to help me here. I need to get some TNT. I think we should just need some sand, and we have plenty of gunpowder, so that's not something I'm worried about. And make sure I don't have any sand. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I smelted it all to glass, whatever I did collect. So we're gonna have to go over to our little sand beach that will eventually not have any sand on it. And yeah, there's nothing. No sand. Okay, oh, there's some. A little bit right there. I'll take it. I should have the gunpowder on me. I do. I don't need to make a crap ton of it, but I want a decent amount. Because I'm only going to be setting off one at a time so that it doesn't, like, spread out of the hole. It'll make it look a little more natural because, I mean, I'm not privy to the way that we actually mine things. We probably use drills and things now. But for this time, if they had TNT, they were probably using TNT. I'm sure it's a lot easier to get into a place. Or dynamite or whatever, you know. That should be good. We're not going to use a bunch of TNT. Just a decent, or, you know, it's going to basically go down just enough. I'm going to make a crane next to the hole, and then I'm going to make a platform under the crane. And I want the hole to be big enough to have a spiral staircase down it. Or maybe not even a staircase, but like some kind of minecart system to go down it. And then have the middle area that goes to like the deepest point in between that, big enough to fit down the crane. Water is going to be a pain. I guess we'll deal with it as we go. So let me go ahead and put... Oh, I didn't even make the TNT yet, and I don't have a flint and steel. Now, I need to make a creeper farm at some point. The mob farm does me good for right now. I'm not, like, on any extreme level of needing an exuberant amount of resources, so I'm not too worried about going nuts on that kind of thing yet. So let me do right in the middle, like that. Let's see what kind of damage that does. Not much. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Let me put a couple in here. Okay. So I think I might, because the sake of, or the only reason I'm using the TNT is just to make it look more natural. So let me like mine out a bit more. And then I might use the TNT on like the bottom. See, I want to use replay mod, but the version of Minecraft I'm using right now doesn't have it, or it does have it, but my client doesn't use it. So I'm just going to have to do the montage style that I've been doing for this because this is going to take me a minute. You know, on Breaking 3, I figured it would last longer. I know we've dug through all this, but this thing is almost dead. I gotta head up to the mob farm now. Luckily, it doesn't take an incredible amount of time to heal this up. But nonetheless, now I gotta do that. Okay, fully healed up, completely new pickaxe. So I'm wondering how long this will take to actually get down. I hope I don't have to go back up there again before I'm done with this, because I'm thinking whether or not I want to bring it all the way down to bedrock. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't necessarily need it. I mean, for the lore of the city, you know, bedrock does not need to be a consideration. But I'm definitely going to have a couple of tunnels going off. So I'm going to have like a small tunnel going off this way, one going that way, maybe that way, whatever. You know, a couple in like different levels. And then that's where like the minecarts will slip off to. Let me go down real quick. See what this is looking like. Down to 39 and see what that feels like. I'm thinking 39 will be pretty good. So we're going to get everything down to like Y39. And that'll do about the depth of what I'm going for here. Now, this is not going to be a diamond mine. Maybe I'll make another one of those somewhere. That's for like, you know, again, the lore purposes. It's going to be an iron, coal, copper mine. And that's what they'll import and export here. Alright, now we need to gather the materials for the remainder of this build. I need some... I should have like the equipment for rails because I have that whole system over there. So let's check that out real quick. Also, for anybody that saw yesterday's video, this is... the part right before this is where I changed the video over, if anybody was curious. And then we're going to use spruce. Because it's the best. It is the best. And it's also the most plentiful wood we have, and I want to make it out of wood, so... It's just so nice having this much. It only took an hour. For anybody that, you know, is always running out of stuff, it only takes some bone meal and an hour of your time to get that much wood, at least for the giant spruce trees. Don't waste your time doing it with anything else. It'll probably take just like double the time and a lot more bone meal. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't get more of this stuff, but you know what? It's fine. We're going to set up the infrastructure here first, and then we're going to get started on like the pathing. So probably good to start here, I'd say, and then go down. And we're going to go against the wall the whole time, so it should be pretty easy to start going down. So let me do like this. I'm hoping this looks pretty decent. I've never actually made one of these little quarry mines, so I'm not too sure on how to make this look incredibly well. Regardless, I think it'll look pretty good. And then we're going to have, let's do like a entrance here. Oh, I took away the I took away the beacon for that other thing, even though I didn't end up using it because I just used the one that was already there. And then we'll have a stop like there, and we'll do our typical thing. I need some stone, actually. All right, so yeah, so it's gonna go down here against the wall, leave this little space on the side to make it like safe looking, and maybe I'll even put up some like fences. I mean, I don't know, because they're not gonna look good across the stairs, so we might just leave it like that. And then it'll come in here. I might actually make this like a little platform and then be able to have it stop here somehow. We're going to work that out in just a minute. So I need to get some rails actually to see how I'm gonna do this, but I think I'm gonna come down. Maybe I'll have it come over here. Yeah, so like one here. Okay, let me get rid of that. So this will come down and then go there. And then this one can go out. Maybe I'll put it here. And we'll do the same thing down here. A decent little opening here to be, what's, an area for a mine. And I need to put some pillars in it. So maybe I'll put some logs around the edge here. I'll do the same up there. And then I'll put some lanterns down hanging from there. I'll put them all throughout. We'll lay them on the sides as we need to. Now I can kind of demonstrate on the bottom here what I'm trying to... Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I need to get this up. So now I can kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. So, like, I'm going to pick a random spot like that probably. Throw in some of these stairs here. And then do like that. And this will go down. And we'll just do that again. So we get something like that. Let's see what that looks like. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think I like that. Now, my question is whether I'd like it like this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know. It makes it look a little bit choppy, I think. I mean, that compared to that. Nah, I think it's good without it, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to do that on different points. So maybe like one there, or there, just to give it like enough support. So yeah, one on each wall will do. This one I'll leave because, why not? Can't really have too much support. But I'm going to grab some dirt. Let me go ahead and place these down. I need to put... See, I want lanterns everywhere. So I'm going to leave it right now. And we'll do fences and stuff. Lanterns. Where did I put... I swear I had lanterns. Look at a decent amount of lanterns, too. And this I got off camera. I was doing something with the villagers. But it works out because we need it right now. I believe I need redstone as well, which should be in... We'll see if that's good. I mean, I'll take some iron anyway. Oh, yeah. By the way, so I did say I was going to go AFK in the last episode, even though half this episode was recorded. Oh, let me just go to sleep. Half this episode was recorded before that episode was recorded, which is kind of funny. I did go AFK at the farm. I didn't get in a crazy amount of stuff. For the 2 plots, it was pretty decent. Overnight, probably make 8 hours. I got this much sugarcane. So a decent amount. If I leave on it overnight, I won't have to worry about anything for quite a while. And then also, funny enough, I don't know if I was hoping it was in range or not. I don't remember if I stated anything about it, but this was in range, funny enough. I'm surprised, actually. It was in range. So I came over here, and we had just filled the brim with flowers and everything else. I just spit out all the flowers, because who needs more than this for anything? And we had a bunch. So I think I got, like, almost a beacon's worth of iron blocks out of that I went ahead and threw in here. And that's what we got here. That's where all this iron came from. Just AFKing over there to get some sugarcane. It actually worked on this as well, which is beautiful. Of course, if I put it in the spawn chunks, I'll never have to worry about that in AFK anywhere. Which is obviously a plan at some point. Regardless of all that, let me make some of these boys. And then we'll head down. So we're going to start here. Need this, though. One of those, and then we'll have to just see. We're going to go up it to make sure that everything works. And I don't have a minecart. That's okay. We need there's going to be a little base right here. And then they'll do all the mining at the very bottom. Right. So now I forgot the dirt. Let me make a minecart to test this whole thing. Oh, that's dead in the water right there. Okay, let me try again. I have to go back up. I know it's going to work going down. Hell, that corner might not do well, though. I mean, it works. Technically, I will never use this, so it really doesn't matter if it's functional. But I do want it to be functional in case we ever do want to use it for whatever reason. Okay, now I can grab the dirt that I'll need. The supports here are just going to be like something that I'm going to see from the bottom that I think will look pretty nice. Just a little bit of something. I need to strip that crap. Yeah, just a little bit of something. Is this one stripped? Okay, good. A little bit of something. Make it make a little bit sense. I think it adds enough to it. And I think I'm definitely going to have to put some kind of a railing on the side just to make it look a little better. Because it looks a little messy. Just the fences, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to look. I suppose I can just put them anyway, and then if they don't line up, I'm not going to bother. It's just going to run into an issue. I'm going to have to dig into the wall for this kind of thing, which I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, they don't... I mean, you know, I guess it still adds the same... Yeah. Yeah, I guess it looks pretty good. Now that adds enough that I think it's worth putting. And we'll have a place to put the lanterns. Speaking of which, I need to make some lanterns. I got a cleric over here to be able to get rid of my zombie flesh for up in there, which I need to probably move him up there. Will be the best place for him. But I can throw him in the market just so we can have a reason to come over here, I suppose. Would make more sense. But yeah, he's my zombie flesh guy. So we get to be able to sell that stuff. And he also, I don't think I'll ever use any of this other stuff. I mean, we could sell gold with him, which is a good source. So you still touch some nuggets there in the nether and you're all good. We don't need this because we're going to have an Enderman farm at some point. And then we don't need this because we'll have an Enderman farm at some point. So like these two kind of go for hand in hand. But I mean, it's pretty cool nonetheless. 16 lanterns should be just fine. And I want to kind of put these up and about. Looks pretty good. The torches, I guess I can leave them. And then I'll just put these in like that. In these little areas. And then like maybe on the bottom. So I don't want to have to go around tearing down those torches. Maybe on the bottom we'll just make it make a little more sense and do something like that. These little areas. I'll have to see it at night to make a better decision on that. Now we're going to need a couple disenchanters. I already knew this is probably going to be something that's used. Why do it's called a grindstone? Because it looks like a pulley. I mean, anything that you're going to be making, I use it on my doors for the warehouse that has a pulley in it. You're going to use the grindstone. It just looks like something that you would need. Yeah, so we're going to need some of that, which I think I should be able to make actually now because no, I don't. I don't have any wood on me. Throw it on here. All right, so let's see. Now I'm probably going to want to use of this. And then everything uses oak. Or spruce. Let me try some oak here. Maybe I'll like put in some spruce logs that are stripped because they kind of really match the color here. A stripped spruce log looks like an oak log that's been worn down. It's got a very, very similar color. All right, so let me get some of these. I'm going to try stairs, at least a couple of them, to see if I like how that looks. Let me get like a base going. I should have saved. Well, do this. So let's do. I don't want this to look so two-dimensional. So two-dimensional. Wow. What am I talking about, man? It's again another one of those late recording sessions. I don't make the most sense. Let me try something like this to make it look a little bit better. I don't think stairs would really suit it very well. Might make it look too small. So yeah, something like that maybe. I mean, let me just do this to see. I mean, that could work too. Looks like it's really planted in the ground. Maybe stairs will help here. And then I'll do like this on the sides where it's not touching, so it looks like it's really like built in there. Okay, actually, I think that does look pretty good. That's like a... Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like it's really on the ground. So now we're going to use this and this to build up a bit. Make it tall enough that it makes sense. So like that. Throw in a stripped one of these. See what that looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. We'll kind of randomize that in there. Then we're going to want to make the cross thing. So we're going to use planks and stairs and different slabs of such And probably use some fences and stuff as well. So cranes have a counterbalance, and I've seen a couple of photos where they do have a counterbalance like that. So let me make sure. I'm thinking just stone will work. I don't need it to be anything crazy. Stone will probably be a good block for that. So let's try something like that. So yeah, this is for scaffolding. I could really use the scaffolding, and I think I'm actually gonna go get it this time. Now, did I put the scaffolding up here is the question. Where's all my scaffolding? It actually might be on the barn, I think is the last place I actually used it. So it is perfect. Okay. Should only need that amount. Probably want to leave a few blocks up top. So I'll leave like 3. I'll go 3 down. And then we'll put the counterbalance on the back of that. You know what? I think I need some trapdoors to make this stuff all connected. Because there's not really any room for things to be not fully connected to each other with what's, what this is supposed to represent. It needs to be all completely, secure. So when I do something like this, I need to have, oh, I need chains. That might be enough. I don't know. I have actually no idea how much of this I need. So, but we need to put down some pulleys here. So one on the bottom probably. Now this is where it kind of messes everything up, but we're going to just go ahead and go with it. I mean, I could just do like this. Yeah, that will kind of work out. And then they can go, oops, that. I think that'll look, yeah, same effect. That works. Yeah, so that should be good there. Now we just have to go across this way. Nope, I want to go up. Oh my god, scaffolding is just wildly annoying. This will just be like a slight up. So maybe do some of this. Actually, I might have to do half slabs to get it to go exactly where I want it to. So it's not so aggressive. Yeah, we go 1 over, then we go up, 1 over, then go up. Let's see what that's looking like. Not too bad. And we need to like level out, so start doing like this. No, that's not what I wanted. I want it to get straighter and straighter here. So we'll go a few more out before we go up. I think that works. Yeah. So now I'm going to want to connect this to that for like support. Maybe a like fence at the end, or a fence gate at the end might connect it all the way. I'm not sure. Let's see. Though, and it can break up the texture at the end also, so that might work out. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. Oh, and then I want it to be like connected on the back. So, all right, I think it looks pretty good. Not too bad. Now, right here in the middle, we'll put a pulley down. Maybe just like a platform with like some chests. So I'm not sure. I could try half slabs. That's gonna be kind of annoying. I gotta like build over to it, so I have some dirt on me. And I'm gonna need it to be, oh, perfect actually. Okay. So yeah, it completely connects to that, and then we're gonna do something like this. Actually, that looks better. I mean, obviously it's more structurally sound, but it kind of looks like it belongs there. So I think that's good to do like that. I think this size platform's good. I'm gonna put like a couple of barrels on it. Yeah, that looks good. I like that a lot, actually. Looks pretty damn good. Damn, I'm surprised how good that turned out. I was worried that the single, like the single thing here would not be efficient enough. Like it would look too skinny to support whatever's going to be here, but it doesn't actually. It looks like it belongs, fits this and this, and I think I need to add a couple trapdoors to the back of that counterbalance because it doesn't look quite right. Let's see. Oh yeah, so that looks like it's more wrapped up. I should probably do it all the way around, but I think that looks pretty good. It's all connected. That is pretty much it for this quarry. I mean, everything we need is here. We got the rail carts for them to come down. We got the crane here to send supplies in and out as we need them to be sent in and out. I can go ahead and throw like a lever down. Put it like right here. Yeah, okay. So that's like its little control thing. Up or down, right? That's all it's gonna do. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it a lot. That is awesome. Let me put like a lantern on it, actually. I think that'll make it look a little bit better. Kind of finish off everything. You know, like they're gonna have that working there. Someone had to put it on there. Someone had to see what they were doing. Yeah, actually, it does a lot, actually. Beautiful. I think that is pretty much everything that needs to be done for this course. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below, subscribe for some more. There's a whole playlist for this entire series in the description if you haven't already seen that. And feel free to watch it. I'd appreciate it. We do these all the time. So, yeah. See you guys later.